Derek from Tatango.com, and I'm answering the question, what is a dedicated shortcode? So first off, let's start with what is a shortcode. A shortcode is a 5 to 6 digit phone number that is used by brands to communicate to consumers. So it can be a phone number like 12345 or even 1234556. Again, 5 to 6 digits, and again, used by brands to communicate to consumers. There's two different kinds of shortcodes. The first kind is a shared shortcode, and the second kind is a dedicated shortcode. The names kind of give them away. A shared shortcode is shared by many different brands, sometimes thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of different brands use the same phone number to communicate to their clients. A dedicated shortcode is dedicated to one brand. So it makes sense, shared, dedicated. There are many different reasons why brands select dedicated shortcodes when they're looking to send mobile messages to their customers. A few of the reasons are, one is safety of the code. So on a shared shortcode, if one of the thousands or tens of thousands of businesses misuse the shortcode, then every brand using that shortcode is responsible for that misuse. And when someone misuses a shortcode gets suspended by the wireless carriers, which means you can't receive or send text messages on that phone number. So even if 1 out of 10,000 businesses misuse a shared shortcode, that means all 10,000 businesses can no longer send messages. That obviously you don't want to happen. A dedicated shortcode, though, is great because it is dedicated. It's owned by one brand and it's used by one brand. So as long as that one brand, which the brand is in control of their usage of the shortcode, they follow the rules, it's very, very unlikely that the shortcode would ever be suspended. So that's the first reason. Second reason is keywords. So on a shared shortcode, remember it's only one phone number for thousands or tens of thousands of different businesses. That means the keyword, which is the thing that you text into the shortcode, text, pizza, to 12345, pizza would be the shortcode. Those shortcodes are in limited supply, kind of like domain names or Twitter handles, because there's so many different businesses all using that one phone number, you have to find one that's available. So a lot of SMS providers will limit the amount of keywords that you can have, or they'll charge you a lot of money per keyword that you take. A dedicated shortcode, on the other hand, because you own the phone number, that means you own all the keywords that are available. Any word or combination of word and letters, numbers, it's all available for you because it's your phone number. It's dedicated. Another reason is the association. This is a big one for big brands. So with a shared shortcode, the phone number, let's say 12345, that phone number is going to appear on ads for all kinds of businesses. Some businesses you may not agree with. Some businesses, may be selling competitive products to you. So if you're on a shared shortcode, you have no control of where that phone number is advertised and who uses it. On a dedicated shortcode, it's kind of like owning your own domain or your own 1-800 number. It's yours, it's branded to your brand, and when people see it, they think of only your brand. Another one, which I think is really interesting, especially when doing user testing, is on a shared shortcode, if somebody mistypes your keyword, they could either opt into another business's text messaging campaign, which is horrible, obviously, or if they mistype your keyword and the keyword does not exist on that shortcode, they're going to get an error message from the SMS provider saying, sorry, we don't know what you're trying to do, reply help and stop. But they're not going to give really any instructions because they don't know which of the thousands or tens of thousands of businesses that specific phone number is trying to interact with. On a dedicated shortcode, though, it's a much better user experience. So let's say your keyword is pizza. Let's say they text in, crust, and they mess it up for some reason. Instead of saying, sorry, we don't know what you're trying to do, the brand, because they own the phone number, they can respond with a very specific message that actually helps the consumer. So they could respond back saying, sorry, that's not a valid keyword. If you're interested in opting in, text pizza. That's a much better experience than a generic message that's sent out on a shortcode. So that's the difference between a shared shortcode and a dedicated shortcode. And hopefully that answers the question of what is a dedicated shortcode.